What's up, boys and girls? And we are back. Just doing a chill afternoon riding. So, as you know, or most of you know, I went on a road trip with this bike from Switzerland to Portugal and back. Yeah. A lot of things not happened, but points, issues that I could have done better. Things that I learned because it was the first time, and it's always like that. So we have always things to learn from every situation. I don't have a script, so I will just talk about it. Let's maybe focus first on the bike, maybe then the gear, and then the road itself. Yeah, and the weather, very important, the weather. Okay, so let's start with the bike. Okay, as you know, my bike is a BMW F650GS Dakar from 2005. She had 78,000 kilometers when I started the trip, and now it has, no, not 78, less. How much did it have? It's about 30. Now it has 82,000, so you make the math. Sorry guys. I was a little bit afraid how she will handle it, because last year I tried to do that same trip and the radiator just collapsed on France. Yeah. So I was a little bit concerned, but I must say she handled like a queen. Really, no issues at all with the bike on itself. Just one small thing happened, I think it was in France, when the cover wheel just went loose, just flew up. But the cover wheel is not the original one. The original one is like this kind of rally style above the wheel. The one that broke loose, it's one that was near the second one that was near the wheel. It's not the original one. You just put it afterwards, I think. It was the back tail was already broken, so with the vibration, so with the roads, it just flew up. And yeah, that's with the bike itself, it's the only issue I had. Otherwise she handled like a queen. One thing about the bike, one day, the day before I start this trip, I look at my back tire and I was like, shit. The tire was almost done. I thought, okay, this doesn't, okay, I can do nothing now, because it was a Friday. I started the trip on Saturday, and here in Switzerland you can just go to a dealer or a garage and say, hey, in the same afternoon, can you put me a new tire here? You can forget it. It just doesn't work like that here. So I had to do the whole trip to Portugal with the tire. It's not bad. It was mainly in the center. It was pretty worn, but yeah. So the bike handled was very cool. It's, you know, it just has 5 speed, so it's not about the top speed or fast riding. It's just it was all also no highways, everything with national roads, back roads from Switzerland to Portugal, so no highways. So she handled it pretty well. She has a good torque, considering the bike it is. It has 60 Newton meters, so it was pretty cool. The bike really handled. I was surprised because I still ride in Portugal and it was crazy, man. Let's just overtake this guy, because I went to Portugal and I rode in Portugal, so every day riding like if there is no tomorrow. So the bike was amazing. Now in Portugal I had to change the back tire, and I look at the front tire and I said, okay, this doesn't last also until Switzerland. So I had to put 2 new tires in the back and in the front. As man, this is a it's a issue when you have travel. You can make a really good you can't make an appointment, you can't wait that they order good or bad tires, you know how it is. So I put 2 new knobby tires, really for off-road tires, and from a brand that I never heard of. It's called Duro. I don't know, guys. Okay, they are still on a bike. They came from Portugal to Switzerland, and I had no issues whatsoever with the tires, but I never heard of them. So that's it. And I had to put in the front brake pads, also new brake pads. They were pretty orange. From one side they were pretty done, so it was better to change the 2 of them also. And you know, because in Portugal it's always cheaper. that's one of the reasons also, you know. And that's it. So the bike now has new tires, new brake pads for the front brakes, and so. And that's the bike. That's pretty much that. Amazing, amazing. She handled amazing. Always back roads, no highway whatsoever. Amazing, amazing. Gear. So I have open. How do you call it? I don't know how to call it in English. In German, it's a clap helm. You have an helmet that opens from EXS, and then I had the gear that I bought on November from EXS also. And I must say that was my big mistake, because this gear is not for summer riding in, I would say, in South Europe or South Europe, I don't know, man. Okay, let's put it like this. Above 25 degrees Celsius, it's not good. It's too fucking hot. Too fucking hot. From Switzerland to Portugal it was okay, because the weather was not so hot, and we got a lot of rain, and so it's pretty okay. But from Portugal to here, man, I was burning. One day even I had to stop the bike because I thought I was losing it. God damn, not the best choice, really. But that's the kind of things that we learn from our mistakes. That was my mistake. So with that kind of gear, I had to stop every hour and really put water down my head to cool off. And then, okay, then it worked pretty much. Yeah, the gear was not a good choice. I will buy the end of the season. It doesn't have, because I have these jackets and these jeans for just to ride here and to do small road trips. Oh god, why the fuck are you driving? But at the end of the season I will buy really summer gear. I already know which one. Very important, guys, if you plan a road trip on summer or in the summer, always use the summer gear, man. It's very important. It's so beautiful, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the big mistake I made. The boots, the boots you cannot yeah, the boots they are so for winter, but if you have summer gear, pants and jacket, the boots, it's okay. You will not die because you have the feet too warm, you know. Yeah, I had my summer gloves, I had my winter gloves, always changing depending on the weather. Yeah, that's it. That was my big mistake I took. But it was okay. It was just that one day it's really too hot, and you have to learn also that when it's too hot, having or not having the best gear with you, always hydrate yourself, drink, stop every 1 hour, 1.5 an hour, cool yourself. That was also my mistake. I didn't stop very often and I didn't hydrate very often, but it is what it is. Like I said, we learn from our mistakes. And afterwards, let's see, the road from Switzerland to Portugal, I choose the road, not just the most straight line possible, you know. It's not the best option maybe, but yeah. And from Portugal to Switzerland, I let the Google choose the road for me. It was not the same road, but what can I say? From Switzerland, in Switzerland, France, amazing back roads, man. I really enjoyed riding in Switzerland and France, and on the border from France with Spain, amazing. I did this road, the D66, man, what an amazing road. But then when you come to Spain, if you don't have this, if you are just riding through to go to A to B, man, it's so fucking boring. It's just long stretches of roads, and they are not highways, they are back roads, national roads, long straight lines, man. Boring, so fucking boring. So what can I, maybe next time I do something like that, I will try to go to Spain, trying to go to spots that I want to see, to enjoy a little bit more, because then it was really boring. And from Portugal to Switzerland, the same thing. Spain, long stretches of roads, boring, and France, amazing, and Switzerland, amazing. Yeah, that's the main thing. It took me, let me see, 3 nights, 4 days. But I must say, the last day from each side, from Switzerland to Portugal and from Portugal to Switzerland, last day was too much, because I started riding at 8 AM and I stopped at 8 in the night, because it's always that thing, oh, it's just 2 hours, okay, or 3 hours or 200 kilometers. I would not, instead of spending much or more money on camping or in hotels, just endure. But I don't know, I don't think it's the best choice. Maybe do not so many kilometers each day, a little bit less, and do it in 4 days, and or in this case 5 days and 4 nights. I took my tent, but I didn't use it because, man, just some things that, another thing that I think I will change or to consider, because I started the day always between 8 and 9, and I stopped but most normally at 6 p.m. Man, I was too tired to think about camping to settle my tent. That's why I always stayed in hotels. Also not expensive hotels. You can usually find between 50 and 70 or 80 euros. But yeah, maybe next time I will try to start the journey or to ride at 7 a.m. and stop between 3 and 4 in the afternoon, and then maybe you still have the the, how do you call it, you still have the, oh god, I don't know how to say it, you still be able to put your tent and enjoy a little afternoon. That's why maybe when you do something like that, you can pick up spots or places that you can visit. You know, if you stop at 3 in the afternoon or 4, you still have time to walk around, visit a small city or a small town, you know, and enjoy the city, or just stay in the camping spot. But that's an option. Start at 7 and finish between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. Yeah. That's also a thing to consider in the future. Yeah. More. What I have to say more. I will forget a lot of things, of course. As usual, like I said, I don't have a script. Nice. Yeah. What is this? In the middle of the... this is bullshit, man. Yeah. That's it. More. The weather. The weather it was okay from here to there. From Switzerland to Portugal and Spain, I catch a lot, really a lot of rain. There was about half an hour I catch this storm that they was talking about. This thing, it wasn't a storm, it just was really heavy fucking rain. Luckily I changed my rain gear just the day before I start my trip. I went to Decathlon and I bought their rain gear. We bought separate jackets and pants because it's light, you know. My one is too, I felt it was too heavy, the one I had, and I wanted something light. It doesn't, because heavy or light, the rain gear normally doesn't breathe, so it's better to have a light one. Man, and it worked like a charm, really. It worked like a charm. I just didn't got wet at all with this hail and rain, heavy fucking rain. Man, amazing this rain gear from Decathlon. I really, if you want to buy rain gear, man, don't need to buy expensive stuff from motorcycle brands, man. Go to Decathlon and buy their rain gear, man. I brought, I usually wear L, the size of my jacket, for example. My pants are L, and I bought jacket, if I'm not mistaken, 3XL, and the pants I bought 2XL, and it worked like a charm. Perfect, really. And what more? So I spent the night in hotels. One thing but you learn with your mistake, like I said, man. Most hotels these days, they put the price without the breakfast. But when you are there, they always ask, we thought without breakfast, man. And I love to have a good, the most important meal for me, it's the breakfast. Normally I think, okay, I'll have breakfast, and the price is always between 8 and 10 euros. Man, but it's too expensive for what they offer, I think, in my opinion. It is better if you go a little bit early, and it's without breakfast, and it's an excuse to make a stop in the way, just to cool off, to walk a little bit to sit down, then we enjoy a breakfast 1 or 2 hours after you start your ride. That's something I will change for the next road trip. No breakfast on hotels, if they have already, of course, but I will not pay an extra to have breakfast on hotels. Yeah, and what more? Well, I don't think I have much more to say about it. It was pretty good. It was good, like I said. You learn from your mistakes. It was not perfect. It is not meant to be perfect. It's meant to enjoy and to learn from your mistakes. Yeah, one thing that was pretty cool. I took my tent, like I said. I had a dry bag that I put here at the back. It was perfect. I didn't use the tent, but it was like nice to have a chair. Like I had a chair in the back, you know. Then I can just lay a little bit my bag there. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's it, guys. I think I don't have anything more to say. It took me, yeah, like I said, 3 nights, 4 days, so 6 nights. 6 nights. Am I doing that? Okay, 6 nights, 8 days. No, 7 days. Oh, make the math. My math is pretty bad, as you can see it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, it's not easy because you are tired at the end of the day. Yeah, it's not easy, I must say that. But if you go easy, don't do long stretches, take a little bit, don't doing so many kilometers, then yeah, it's not so tiring. But yeah, it was pretty cool, and it's an experience to repeat. So guys, I will leave you to it. I missed a lot of things, of course. Maybe the next videos I will remember some things to say, but yeah, that's it. One more thing, sorry, and the tips before I go on this trip, I watch a lot of videos from other motovloggers, other guys that go with bikes on road trips, and what I've seen is there is no perfect approach. Everyone has his approach, and you take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and you create your own things also. So you watch, but there is no one has the absolute truth, you know. You think one thing from this one thing from that one, and you learn from your mistakes, and that's it. So guys, I will leave you now until the next video. Bye.